Hello there, this is Welsh ASMR 82. Hey, how you doing? So this is an ASMR channel for football, and I'm going to talk about the Premier League results. I know lots of you are really eager to watch this video and catch my opinions and views on a really exciting weekend of football, with very few to go before the World Cup kicks off. So let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into it. I hope you enjoy the video. Don't forget to drop a comment, share your opinions, your views, and yeah, I'd love to hear from you. So looking forward to that. Okay, so this game, did it shock me? No, not really. I think Everton have been really good at home. They will be disappointed. I think Leicester have been getting better and better in the last couple of weeks. I'm so relieved. I say it like practically every time. I'll sound like a broken record. So relieved that they didn't sack Brendan Rodgers. I knew it was just a blip. And yeah, they're getting a lot better now. So 2-0 Leicester away to Everton, who are playing themselves really well at the minute. Another goal from Tielemans, another amazing strike, and another goal from Harvey Barnes. He scored quite a few, and 2 assists from my favourite English player, Maddison. If he doesn't make the English squad, oh my god, can we please get him a Welsh grandfather? He is epic. He's so good, and I think the statement from Brendan Rodgers himself, actually, and a couple of pundits on Sky, was like, if Gareth Southgate doesn't take this boy to Qatar, he's nuts. And I have to agree. What a player. I think he's right up there at the minute with some of the best, most in-form midfielders. Okay, maybe he's not Kevin De Bruyne level, although statistically he's neck and neck. He's just below him, so yeah, I think he's as good as people like Verratti for Paris Saint-Germain. He's sort of in the same bracket at the second as quite a few other players. I'm going to get massacred in the comments if I talk too much about who I think he's similar to, but yeah, I think there are quite a few players across Europe that he's as good as, definitely, and they've got way bigger names and reputations than him. 2-0. Next one, Nottingham Forest, Brentford. So I was talking to my dad and last night, and he said to me that he watched the I haven't actually seen the highlights of this match. I have to watch it. I was going to watch it before this video, but I really need to get this video done for you. I'll watch it later. But he said to me, so the penalty from Brentford apparently is a complete joke. The guy just falls over. These are my dad's words. And he said Nottingham Forest should have had 3 penalties. He said they were being like literally pushed over in the box. No penalty, no penalty, no penalty. And then Brentford get one, just flops on the floor and gets a penalty. So yeah, my dad was not happy with the result and the VAR as well. Lovely to see Morgan Gibbs-White get a goal at last. Massive sign-in for them. And Brian Mbeumo, who I think I read a stat, has he missed the most chances of any Premier League player? I'll have to look up. I swear I saw something the other week on Twitter, and it said something like goals to an accuracy ratio, and he was like the worst. Yeah, and Johan Wissa on the 75th minute, but Sanka with an own goal to equalise. It would have been really unfair, very unfair. Nottingham Forest really should have won. And I said to my dad, you know, these results, they really matter at the end of the season. What if they go down by a point, 2 points, when they could have had them in this game? So, Nottingham Forest 2, Brentford 2. Typical, take a deep breath. So, everything was going fine. Julian Alvarez scored for Manchester City. Joao Cancelo got sent off. Andreas Pereira gets the penalties 1-1 up until the 95th minute, and Haaland scores a penalty. You just find exactly what I just said about Nottingham Forest being down in the relegation zone. Should have had 3 penalties, didn't. These results really matter. For some reason, you always find the teams at the top don't have those issues. What I mean to say is that, 95th minute penalty, oh, they won again. They go top of for a little while, for a day, they went top of the Premier League. I just find it so unfair that, if it's supposed to be the same team of people, or not exactly the same, but the same process, the same rules, why I'm not having a go at Man City here, I'm having a go at the officials, really. What's the difference between Nottingham Forest and Man City? They should be dealt with the same, and Nottingham Forest got a draw when they should have had a win, and Man City did get the win, that they deserved with a penalty. I haven't seen the decision, so I can only assume that it's deserved. They got their just rewards, whereas Nottingham Forest didn't, and that would really burn me if my team went and got relegated at the end of the season as a result. So 2-1, Fulham. Keep saying, not worried about them at all. Cracking team, play attractive football. I think they'll be fine. A team I don't think will be fine is Wolves. They've got Lopetegui in, but but they were at home. They seemed they need to buy a striker or 6 strikers over the January window. Brighton back to form, so I'm going to shut my mouth on these. I've said, they're slipping, they were up in the Champions League, and Potter left to go to Chelsea, and now they've actually started to pick up form again. Fair play. I think they do need to try and keep hold of some of their players. Trossard, basically, over the summer, someone's going to come in, not the summer, the Christmas window. Someone big is going to come in for Trossard, and can they keep him? I don't know. It's an intentional, it's a statement of intention if they can, and to say no, we're not going to let him go, we're going to keep him to at least the summer, qualify for European football, and then, we can get a replacement for him. Because if he goes, he's kind of irreplaceable at the minute for them. They're a great team, but as an individual, he is just, he's on a different level at the second. So, get this. With a goal, 12th minute for Wolves. Ruben Neves with a penalty on the 35th. Nelson Semedo gets sent off on half-time. Adam Lallana, Kaoru Mitoma and Pascal Gross with goals for the away side. So Brighton win 3-2 against 10 men. Wolves in Wolverhampton. Good to see Lallana get on the score sheet and get an assist. Nice for him. And Boubacar Traore with an assist for Wolves. So they got a new manager. We'll have to see how they do, but they need to buy a striker. Okay. Apparently this game was epic. Leeds 4, Bournemouth 3. Is it Bournemouth 3? Yeah. Rodrigo scores again. Sam Greenwood, Liam Cooper and Somerville again. How many is that now? 3 in a row? 4 in a row? 3 in a row? Scores the winner against Liverpool at Anfield. He scored in the loss the game before that. And now he scores again. And that's the winner, isn't it? The 84th minute goal. Bournemouth, Tavernier, Billing and Solanke probably thought they had done enough, but no, unfortunately for them it wasn't enough. Brilliant game, good to see Leeds back on form. Unlucky for Bournemouth, but I'm not really particularly worried about them. I think they need to keep with this new manager. He's got them scoring, at least. It's more than can be said for Wolves. They're doing alright actually. So yeah, good for them. Unlucky on the day. Oh god, I rolled my eyes so bad then. Spurs. So last video I said Spurs haven't beaten anyone in the top 10. So they lose at home to Liverpool. Mo Salah gets 2 goals. Harry Kane gets his goal. They're obviously without Son. Kulusevski's back though, so he assisted Harry Kane. Darwin Núñez, after some troubles at the beginning of the season, is really starting to come into his own, doing brilliantly. He's got some attributes that I didn't even realise, like he's mega fast, he can provide goals, and he's a threat. So yeah, he's a great signing actually, fair play. 2-1 to Liverpool in London, and apparently the Spurs fans were going nuts at half time because they were 2-0 down. Super negative. Just, who do they buy over the Christmas window? Do they, this is his formation, this is what he plays, but he needs to have better players down the wing back role, because they're key to his entire formation at the second. They kind of got half, players really that don't really play in those positions. Yeah, it's a bit of an odd one. And then this one, wow, unbelievable. Although, on the other hand, Leon Bailey, when he played for Bayer Leverkusen, I always used to buy him on FIFA. And then I was like, I'd forgotten that he was actually playing in the Premier League. And all of a sudden he started scoring goals again. So that's brilliant. Luca Digne as well, and Jacob Ramsey. Scored both ends, unfortunately, so no goal. And there was some comment about stupid crosses from deep to Cristiano Ronaldo. And Cristiano Ronaldo was captain as well for the day. So, what's that say to the coach? You play Ronaldo in the Europa League and you don't play him in the league. He storms off, he has a sulk. You play him, you give him the captain's armband, you lose embarrassingly. So, do you not play him? I've said this before, I was talking to my Portuguese colleague at work. He says he doesn't like it when Ronaldo plays for the national team. Everyone else has to play out of position. Maybe it doesn't suit the team. It's difficult because he's such an amazing individual. But that doesn't look like a team performance to me. Really shocking result. And brilliant for Aston Villa, well done. I was surprised at this one because every week I say to you, Crystal Palace always win at home, but they're rubbish away. So just to make me eat my own words, they go and win out to West Ham. And West Ham have been really a lot better recently. So Ben Rama, player that I really enjoy watching, scored in the 20th minute for West Ham. But then the brilliant Zaha equalised, and then they score a 94th minute winner from Olise, with my boy Eze getting an assist, and then Zaha getting the assist for the winner. Fantastic result for Crystal Palace. Well done to them. But I really want to get on and talk about the next two. Okay, so Newcastle basically can't stop scoring. Almiron is apparently like the new Ronaldo or something. I know it's not going to last much longer, but is that something ridiculous? Like 6 matches in a row he scored. So Southampton just haven't been very good for some time. Romain Perrault scores in the 89th minute, but Joe Willer, Chris Wood, Guimaraes and Miggy all score. Another assist from Trippier, and nice to see Alan Saint-Maximin back as well. So as a result of this match and scoreline, they've sacked the Southampton manager, Hassan Hüttl. On one hand, it's a bit of a shame because when they have played some good football, but they've also been so up and down and negative, and yeah, I think overall Normally I go a bit crazy when they sack managers, but they've given him 4 years, and it's been the same sort of thing, very inconsistent, not great football. Sometimes they play okay, sometimes they're just terrible. And I think they're in, we'll see in a second, but I think they're in the relegation zone and they've just lost patience. I don't think they have given him time to improve. I like him, but they haven't really backed him financially. I was looking at the players they brought in the summer, and no one really was that important. They're sort of what I would consider to be championship quality players. No big names, no proven quality. So yeah, I think, see if you agree with me, but I actually think it's the correct decision. Long live Newcastle United, I'm glad they're doing well. Okay, and then last result of the weekend, and one of the most important, Gabriel Magalhães scores in the 63rd minute. How many? Oh, I see. I was looking at that yellow card next to Aubameyang, and because his name is so long, the yellow card looks massive. Yeah, so Chelsea lose at home. Assist from Bukayo Saka, and Saliba is man of the match. So obviously it was good defensive display from Arsenal. Great win away from home. Back to the top of the table, I'm assuming. We'll have a look in a second. And yeah, I think Chelsea are a decent team under Potter, but they haven't, so they drew with Man United. They've lost to Arsenal at home both. They're not, I think he's done quite well to get them up and running so quickly, but they're nowhere near what he will get them to. I think they're still in progress. So yeah, it's a really important result. Let's have a look at the table then. So Arsenal top, 34 points. Man City second, 32 points. Newcastle up to third, 27 points. I'm becoming more and more convinced every week that they could get a top 4, but you know, I think the general consensus is that they'll finish top 6. But at the minute, consistency is key, and Chelsea, Man United, Liverpool, none of them are consistent. Tottenham, but can they keep going? I'm a sort of semi-Newcastle fan. I have been for about 15 years. And I've seen this before. So, yeah, we've been in the sort of top spots and then fallen at the last minute, so I'm not going to put my neck on the line just yet. Tottenham in 4th, 26 points, but dropping a little bit. Man United 5th, 23 points. I was just about to say that, so I had that little discussion about Tottenham's form last week, saying, you know, how come everyone thinks they're doing really badly when they're 3rd in the league? But I think it's just because everyone else is doing so badly that they're that high. No offence. I enjoy watching Tottenham. Well, I used to. I don't at the minute. They're boring as heck. Brighton up to 6th. Chelsea down to 7th. Liverpool up to 8th. Fulham 9th. Crystal Palace 10th. Brentford 11th. Leeds 12th. Aston Villa up to 13th. Leicester now up to 14th. West Ham 15th. Everton 16th. Bournemouth 17th. I'm not too worried about them at this point. Southampton 18th, Wolves 19th, and Nottingham Forest 20th. But, you know, Nottingham Forest are picking up more points here and there, and so the sides above them aren't getting very far away. One win, and they're up to 17th and out of the drop zone in one match. So if they keep picking up draws at least, maybe grab an odd win, I think they'll be okay. I'm still not convinced they're going down, to be honest with you. I think Wolves will. At the minute, I think Southampton will. And I think The other one is going to be someone surprising. I don't think it'll be Everton or West Ham. I don't think Leicester at all. I think it's more someone like Brentford, Leeds or Aston Villa if they get a rough run of form. But we'll see. What do you think? Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video and that you're either relaxed or you've had a nice experience listening to me ramble. Loads of more videos coming soon. I'm going to do rest of world results for tomorrow night. And I'm going to do a video soon on the Champions League draw, the Europa League draw and the Conference League draw for the knockout rounds. And let's just take a look at the last results from the group stage. So that video is coming soon too. Don't forget to drop me a request. I read all your comments and I'm keeping a list of all of the ones you want to see, so I'll get around to them at some point soon. Take care everyone. Thank you so much for watching. If you really love these videos, then I do have a Patreon. So check out info in the box below if you want to support me in that way. But just watching my videos is enough, so thanks so much for doing that. Okay, see you guys soon.